All right. Well, everybody knows that my Twitter is definitely controversial. It's all I do now. I figured like maybe 1% of what I do is talking about entertainment. And then 5%, maybe 10 is politics. Biden and fucking liberals and the Trump fucking judicial debacle. But the biggest portion of what I tweet is black people. It's just about black people and all of their fun and hijinks that they do in this country over the course of a day. You know, every day there's just a new cavalcade, smorgasbord, cornucopia of videos of some of the worst behavior you ever seen. And I talk about it. I comment on it. And one of the reasons I do it is, awareness.
Taylor, congratulations. Fiery match, start to finish. We'll get to it all. Can you fill us in on the conversation you were having with Yelena out there?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's competition. People get upset when they lose, and you can't. Some people say bad things. She told me I have no class, I have no education, and to see what happens when we get outside the U.S. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I beat her in Canada outside the U.S. I beat her in New York outside the U.S. So let's see what else she has to say.
You were down 5.
I want people to know that this is going on so that when they try to bullshit you and take away stuff from you, like your freedom, your Second Amendment freedoms, right to bear arms, and they plop these stats in front of you that Americans are dying from gunshot wounds at a rate far higher than other countries, and we need gun control, and there's been this many school shootings, and then all that shit is directly related to blacks shooting each other, gang violence, all the shit, stolen guns, some of the most unbelievably irresponsible handling of guns I've ever seen is in the black community, as they like to call it. So it affects me. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I have to, when I go into a CVS, I can't just pick up stuff and take it to the counter like I used to. I liked that. It was convenient. Now I have to get one of the retards that work there and have them unlock a cabinet and a glass sliding thing to get shit out. Why? Because the world has changed? No. Black people. It's black people stealing shit. A lot of shit from CVS and whatnot. So now they're locking everything up. That's my life that's being fucked with and inconvenienced. So yeah, I talk about it. You're obsessed with black people. Are like Midwesterners obsessed with tornadoes when they come through? Yeah, tornado fucking came up and ripped up a shitload of the neighbors' houses. And God, I'm worried next time maybe it'll hit my house. You are obsessed with tornadoes. Yeah, it's doing damage. You're not obsessed with something that is affecting your life in a negative way. It's not a delusion. It's not an obsession. You know, it's fucking real. And I talk about it and I bring it up because on the other hand is that white people, especially liberal whites and Democrats, in the midst of this horrific behavior by black people, will just put them up on pedestals and coddle them and just say they're the most amazing thing this country has. And politicians, if Biden gets up and speaks to them, the country was built on your backs. And it's all horse shit. They're much more detrimental to this country than they have been as far as contributing to the greater good. Sorry. I calls them like I sees them. And was it always like that? I don't think so. I've seen some amazing videos made from films back in the 50s. You know, Jim Crow, oh, what a horrible time. Yeah, black people kept together their family unit. The father worked. The mother was home taking care of the kids. The father dressed in a suit. He was going to work, or in coveralls if he had more of a hands-on job, whatever it is. And, you know, they were overcoming those prejudices of years gone by assimilating to society, not white society, to a civil society. Yeah, courtesy and whatever. Yeah, it was amazing, an amazing time. And then Lyndon Baines Johnson in the 60s and all those douchebags decided that we needed the Civil Rights fucking Act and just started pouring money onto these people and allowing them to get away with literally murder. And that has just metastasized into what we have now. What we have now, which is just fucking an abomination. So, yeah, I talk about it and I tweet about it. And very, very recently, I started making money with Twitter. Can anyone really say my point of views have changed? That stuff, I was thrown off of Twitter for my tweets about black people. I've been tweeting about problems in the black communities since I've been on Twitter. So this is nothing new. And this guy that you're going to see, he bitches at me that I'm just doing it for hits and exposure and interaction, whatever makes you money on social media these days. And it's like, hey, asshole, look my shit up. I've been doing this forever on social media, forever. And on this show and everywhere, because I've had it. I've had it with you people. So this guy, a black guy, he's been reading a lot of my tweets, as has a lot of black Twitter. I think that's a lot of the people that are signing on and following my account are black people. They can't stand me. They hate what I'm saying and what I'm doing, and they have to check in on me every day. I love it. It's great. Good. It's how we communicate. And we'll get to this black gentleman. He made a video and put it up on his Twitter account. He doesn't seem to have many followers. He wasn't getting a lot of traction with it, but I'm open to everything. I retweeted him. I quote tweeted him. I put his video up on my fucking Twitter and let his voice get out there. I don't hide shit like that. If someone's got something to say, I let him say it. Oh, then why'd you block me? Because you weren't saying anything. I don't just take abuse and let it keep coming in, spamming me with useless abuse. You got a point. I don't block people with a point and with an argument. I block people that just, for the fifth time in an hour, will just be like, Anthony fucks trannies. Oh my God, he's a pedophile. Oh, you racist. All you talk about. Yeah, then you'll get blocked. But if you have a point, you want to fucking voice your opinion of me and my tweets, of course. Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I let you do that? Much to his chagrin, because in a portion of the video, he talks about how Elon Musk should be ashamed of himself for having me on the platform. Oh, yeah, freedom of speech is such a bitch, isn't it? Isn't it? First, I want to talk to Jim in Florida. He's got a little thing about what I was talking about earlier. Jim, what's up, man?
He hung up.
Oh, he did. He wanted to know $800 a year for license plates. Yeah, there's a vehicle tax here. It's a vehicle tax. And instead of going and getting your car inspected and having other types of taxes that you pay they just figure out another way to do it. So, you know, you're not getting away from paying for a vehicle tax. It's just, you know, it's going to happen. Gas taxes. There you go. Our fuel taxes down here are a lot less than they are in cities like New York City, New York State, California, shit like that. The state and local gas taxes are cheaper. So, you know, it all comes out in the wash. But, yeah, you got to pay your vehicle tax. And I'm a good citizen. I'm new down here in South Carolina, so there are a few things I have to get, I have to figure out. But the second I learn about them, I go to motor vehicle and take care of things. You know, when I got home, I went right to the tax site and I paid my vehicle tax. Now I have to wait a couple of days and go to motor vehicle. If I happen to get pulled over because my Reggie is expired, I will not make a big deal of it. I will explain just the fact. I won't tell the officer where I'm coming from, my relatives. I won't do that. I won't reach around and things, and I'll give him my license. And then I'll explain the situation with the registration and the tax thing, and I'll have the forms that I had just printed out, my receipt for the taxes, the printout from motor vehicle saying that this is the vehicle and I was down there today and I need to pay these taxes, all those things. And you know what happens? The cop looks and goes, oh, okay, so you're getting that taken care of. Yes, sir. Absolutely. New down here, you know. All right. Thank you. Drive safe. That's what you get. That's what would happen. I guarantee it. So, yeah, you take care of things you need to take care of. And if something happens where you get stopped like that, you show the officer respect and that you're taking care of things. Not lying, go, oh, I took care of that. Well, see, it says here you didn't. Why are you handing me a Popeyes bag? I don't know what this is. But, yeah. All right, so here's this gentleman. I'm probably going to ask you to pause it a couple of times there, Drew, because I can rarely sit through something where somebody is speaking in error and let it just fly by. So let's watch this together, shall we?
Hey, this is called Anthony Cumia. You are a piece of shit.
All right, pause. See, now... I was kidding. He calls me.
Okay, and it's a little rant. I know that even though you got your base, you probably won't be able to listen to the whole thing. But, you know, the thing
you can pause that because I made a point when I tweeted this. I retweeted him, including the video and everything. And I made a point of saying, yeah, I watched the whole thing. What am I going to do? Not watch it? Or I'm not going to, I'm going to comment on it without knowing exactly what the guy said. See, they think too little of you. That's what they do. Like, oh, you're not going to pay attention to some nickel. Like, no, I'm going to listen to you. And I'll probably get a couple of things that you're saying that I agree with. Maybe. I don't know. Let him roll.
Thing that really pisses me off, and you're good at trying to piss people off because that's what you try and do all day, is that you are sitting here pretending like you are trying to post these black crime videos to get awareness out. You're a piece of shit for that. You know that you're not posting these videos to try and get awareness out because you don't give a fuck about black people. You don't care about awareness. You use them to inspire hate, get engagement, and try and get yourself paid. All you ever do is say back.
Pause. He's right about one thing. I don't care about black people. I've never presented my social media or this show or anything as caring about black people. When I talk about the crimes and the violence and the self-hatred and murder in the community and everything, I'm not talking about it so that black people can help themselves because I care about black people. If I put that across, I am truly sorry. I don't care. I care about white people. I care about my society, my country. I care about all the things that black culture is ruining in this country. That's what I care about. So don't be mistaken that I give a flying fuck about black people and what they're doing as far as it affecting them. The fact that they're offing each other in record numbers, that they live in self-inflicted poverty and suffering, where, you don't sweep the front stoop, you don't clean your fucking driveway, shit like that. I don't give a shit. Do whatever you want in your little communities as long as it doesn't affect whitey. But it does. See, it does. Our tax dollars go to pay for an insane amount of money goes to black communities, and they're just abominable. So no, I don't care about black people. You're right. I'm not voicing my opinion on social media and this program because I care about black people. Awareness? Yeah, it is awareness. Every fucking mainstream media outlet will never talk about the atrocities that are being committed by black people in this country against white people and Asians and every other race of people. Their own people are number one. I'll give them that. They can self-hate better than anyone I've ever seen. And when it comes to killing each other, oofa, you guys are pros. Hats off to you. But the unbelievable disparity in interracial violence, when you go from black to any other race, as opposed to any other race to black, is blatantly obvious. It screams at you the difference. So yeah, you're doing a lot of violence against people. And the media will never talk about it. They will never mention that 3 black people beat the shit out of a white girl today. They don't talk about it. So what does that leave? Social media and shows like this, which are very, very few. Yeah, it's called awareness. And that's why you fucking hate it. That's why you don't like it. That's why you call me a piece of shit. And you have to make some excuse as to why I'm doing it. Money. Oh, it all comes down to money. Have you looked me up? Have you looked up Anthony Cumia net worth? Look that up. Look up some of the news stories of when I signed contracts with radio companies and satellite companies. Look at the subscriber base on Compound Media and how much they pay a month, and do some math. If you can do that, I know your skills. I'm not doing this for an extra $2,000 a month. It's nice. It's a car payment. I would never poo-poo a car payment from Twitter every month. You want to pay for my Yukon? Feel free. I haven't changed one fucking thing I've done since I signed up for Twitter back in the 2012, I believe, somewhere around there. So, you want to think it's related to money. I'm Italian, not Jewish, sir. No, it is pure and simple awareness. I want white people and civil people in this country to understand where this violence is coming from, who's perpetrating it, and not paying attention to the nonsense you do here on the news as to why we need to infringe on Second Amendment and First Amendment rights, which you are calling for here. You don't want Elon Musk. You'll see it a little later in his video. He doesn't want Elon Musk putting the likes of me, giving me a platform. Why? Because I'm a piece of shit, you say. You don't like what I'm saying because it's true. You think it's related to me wanting money from this. No, it's awareness of something that is happening. All right.
Ever do is say bad things about black people constantly as if we're all trash, right? You don't care about awareness. But the thing that is really sad about it is that there are people that actually do care about like spreading that message, awareness, seeing like, hey, look, there's crime going on, people are dying, and we need to change it and do something about it.
Pause. All right. When is this going to happen? I'll be honest with you. We're tired of waiting. We're just tired of waiting. And it certainly doesn't seem like it's on the right track. I don't look at the racial, the race relations and race implications and relations of years ago and look at it now and go, well, at least we're headed in the right direction. I cannot remember, unless it was looting during a riot, this just freedom to steal that is going on with black people. Just walking into stores, grabbing armfuls of merchandise, and walking out. In one case, running out laughing. A woman, big fat black woman, hands full of stuff, running and laughing because it's funny, because nothing will happen. This is progress. This is, white people are supposed to look and go, all right, we're kind of still pissed about you people and what you're doing, but at least you're trying. We see, you're making progress, making headway with this crime thing and stealing and violence, beatings, murder, rape. No, it's gotten worse, and we're just tired of waiting. He says there are people, I just do this to sow the seeds of hatred and to make money. And I'm a piece of shit, while other people are actually making people aware that there is a problem. And they're saying, we got to fix this. And yeah? Who? Where are they? Hollywood? Washington? Really? Is that it? Who? Name one person of influence who's saying anything. The last motherfucker that told you fucks to pull your pants up was thrown in prison for rape. Bill Cosby. Why don't you pull your pants up where you look stupid with your pants around your butt? Oh, rape. No one of note in the black circles are saying shit. This should be paramount. All the energy going into black celebrities and politicians saying that white cops are murdering blacks in the street. All that energy should be put toward what the fuck is wrong with the black community stealing, murdering, raping, robbing, and just the basic mayhem coming out of the black community. That should be done. Maybe then a little shame might be spread around and something might actually change. But this guy talking about there are people talking about it that really want change. Who? And what have they done? What have they done in the past few years as we watch the problem get worse and worse and worse? You think I want to come on here and talk about you motherfuckers every goddamn day? Do you? I have shit, I want to play a clip from the Brady Bunch show back in the 90s when they reintroduced that. It was terrible. I'd love to just talk about MeTV and whatever else is going on. My yard, shooting in my yard. I'd love to talk about shit like that. Oh, science. God, I love science. Talk about the universe, physics, atoms, and how things are put together. Oh my God. But no, every fucking day I got to come on here and talk about you motherfuckers because the mainstream media won't do it. And the lies that get out there about, the greatest threat to America is white, the far right, white supremacy. Are you out of your fucking mind? Walk down the streets. Who's bopping you over the head? Who's punching Steve Buscemi in the face? Who's hitting old ladies over the head? It ain't white supremacists. It's black people. Black people. So I got to come on here every fucking day and talk about you motherfuckers. Aviation. Oh, I love aviation. Would I love to talk about that? The closest I could get is talking about some dumb, fat black bitch that won't leave a plane, and everyone's now stuck getting off back into the terminal while they remove her dumb, fuck, fat ass. I'd love to talk about Boeing, situation with Boeing. But one of the biggest problems is diversity, equity, and inclusion, and how the quality of workmanship just isn't there anymore, so doors fly off the planes. Everything comes back to what the fuck the black community is doing to this country, because white liberals, and I'll blame them too, are going along with these programs that are putting people that just aren't qualified into certain positions because they're of their skin color, and that's it. And their sexuality, white women, black women that just don't belong there. So yeah, sorry, dude, man. I gotta fucking ramble on every day about you motherfuckers. All right, what else does he say?
You've got all of this big group of people that are around looking at crime. It's like they're mesmerized by it, but the only thing that they're doing is talking crap about how horrible black people are, not talking about any type of solutions. So then you have a black person like me that has worked their life trying to make changes to that, and before you guys even had the little nuts enough to even start posting those crime videos of black people, I have been posting them, actually trying to raise awareness, right? If I go into your little comment section and I could post a video of me calling out thugs on the street because a child was killed in my community, me calling it out, and all these dumbass racist people with fake profiles, of course, are gonna be like, oh, nigger, yeah, see, black people are trash. Yo, that's why you gotta wear a bulletproof vest. All of this dumb, ignorant crap. To anyone that can actually think, dummy, black and white people are in the United States, right? We're in this boat together in a way, right?
Pause. Yeah, we are. And like you said before, I personally post these videos without any solutions. I shouldn't, he says, post these videos for awareness. Like he says, it's where are your solutions, Anthony? I have solutions. Segregation. Yeah. Our right to be amongst people we want to be amongst and not be amongst people we don't want to be. How about that? That's my solution. Segregation now, segregation forever. And you blacks seem to love segregation. I've seen plenty of these black-only graduations happening this year. They love separating from the white people and doing their own thing. Oh, we're graduating this year. We want a black-only graduate. And of course, the white liberals just hand it to them on a silver platter. Your black graduation. Hey, the white kids want to have a white. No, never. Shut up, racist. So mutual segregation. That'd be great. There was a little town down there, St. George, in Louisiana, where they had to make their own town because the predominantly more well-off white people were sick of sending their kids to schools that were 50% black and their kids were getting beat up, weren't learning anything. The education system sucked. The teachers sucked. They were babysitting felons. So they got motivated and created their own town called St. George. And they just want their kids to have a school that they could go to and learn without this distraction of black violence. So what happens? Well, the other townships that they left in the town in Louisiana that they departed from got mad. The NAACP got mad. The school districts got mad because along with their kids, these people were taking their money. Yeah, I want my kids to be educated in a good school. So I will take my kids and my community of mostly white people and use our money to educate our kids. All right, what's wrong with that? Well, you're taking the money away from the school. Well, maybe they don't want it going to your school. Maybe they want their kids to be able to get a good education, and you got to figure your own shit out without Whitey's money. Yeah, they left. Goodbye. Now figure it out yourself. Boy, they hate white people right up until they leave with the money. Then it's like, hey, wait a minute. Where are you going? Away from you. That's where we're going. Segregation that you love so much. Oh, sorry. This is a safe space. It's the public library. What are you talking about? No, this is a safe space for us. And you're just not allowed in here. You're going to have to go. I've seen these videos where they kick white people out of places like libraries, study halls, other places that are communal. Atriums in colleges are dubbed, a safe space for minorities. Black people of color only meetings. Oh, we're having a meeting about something that's going on in school, but it's only for people of color. All right, you seem to really like segregation. Can we get in on this and get the fuck away from you? That's all. That's my solution, by the way, where he says we don't have solutions to these problems. What am I supposed to come up with a solution that you're fucking raking in 45 shootings in Chicago this past weekend? 45 people shot. And it's only by the amazing miracle that are the doctors in these Chicago trauma centers that it's not 45 deaths. The death to shooting, while most of it can be attributed to horrible marksmanship on the part of the black gang members who seem unable to shoot their target without hitting grandma or a kid in a stroller, what also prevents a lot of these kids from dying is the amazing advancement in medical research into trauma because of, in some cases, these are war veterans from Gulf War, Afghanistan and whatnot that were medics and they became doctors and know how to treat gunshot wounds. And just spending enough time in shitholes like New York City and Chicago and Baltimore and LA and Oakland, all these places that are just unbelievable meccas of black violence. That's what's going on. So 45 shootings years ago would have amounted to probably at least half that being deaths. Now 45 shootings, you get 8 people killed. It's amazing. It's not that less people are getting shot. More people are getting shot. You can say, oh, look at the death rate has gone down in shootings in Chicago over the years. Yeah. Hats off to the surgeons, motherfucker, that know how to patch up these thugs when they get slugs put in them.